Okay, Lizzie, are you ready? I'm right here. Okay, friends. My only announcement real quick is this Saturday, the 21st, is winter solstice. And I'm teaching a winter solstice class. It's 7 to 9 in this space, $30 per person. So 2 hours. It's not yoga, but there will be movement. I'm going to do a similar to like Abby's magic class, if any of you have taken that before. So kind of like choreographed breath work with music. It'll just be interesting. So I would love to have you if you'd like to come. And then at the end, sound. And the intention will be based around winter solstice, the theme. So, all right, other than that, let's just practice. So if you're not already there, find your seated meditation. And even if you are already there, maybe take a moment to just wiggle your body, move a little, stretch a little, and just feel right away, feel your physicality a little bit more. So as you come into stillness, see if you can feel the length of your spine, nice and long, and the length in the back of your neck. Notice if you're holding any tension in your facial muscles or in your shoulders. Just let your face, all the muscles in your face soften. Your jaw, let your shoulders melt down away from your ears. And just really allow yourself to arrive here in this space, on your mat, in your body, fully. So everything else going on in your life, for now, you get to forget about it and just let yourself be here and have your practice. Start to feel into your breath, the rise and fall of each inhalation, each exhalation. Maybe you even want to visualize your breath. Use your imagination. And the next time you inhale, very intentionally fill up as big as you can. When you are full, hold there in fullness, and then see if there's just one little extra teaspoon of air you can sip in. Open your mouth and big sigh, let it go. Ah, very nice. Do that a couple more times. So inhale, fill up. Hold. Let that breath circulate around inside. Prana, life force energy. Take that extra sip if it's there. And then big, huge exhalation. Let it go. Ah, good job. Do that one last time. So biggest inhale you've taken all morning. Wake your body up from the inside out by using your breath. Take that extra sip at the top, maybe even 2. And release, let it go. Good job. Ujjayi breath now. So seal your lips and start to drop into Ujjayi breath. So Ujjayi breath is a Sanskrit word, or Ujjayi. Means vibrant. Means dynamic, victorious, powerful. So this breath, it's strong, it's powerful, it's vibrant, it's powering you from the inside. There's a little bit of activation behind it, a little bit of muscle that you use in between your ribs and in your abdomen. So there is some strength and power to this breath, but it's also slow and steady. It's not rush. It's calming for your nervous system. It's regulating as you move through your practice. So as you are challenged and maybe uncomfortable, this breath reminds your body that you are safe. And you can relax, regulate, do hard things for a few breaths, be uncomfortable for a few breaths, relax around it. So see if you can stay connected to this breath and transition forward onto your hands and your knees, Yeah, tabletop position. And then from tabletop, just start to move through a few rounds of cat-cow. So inhale, spinal extension, lift your heart, lift your tailbone. And exhale, round, hollow out, curl in, push the ground away. And see if as you move through these two postures, you can really feel into the mobility in your mid-spine. So you're not just moving in your neck and in your low back, but you're moving with your entire spinal column. You're feeling into mobility that maybe you've never even felt before in these two poses. Exploring the way your spine can move, the undulation of your spine, that wave-like movement. Take one or two more rounds back and forth, moving intentionally, moving with your breath. And then eventually just come back to tabletop, neutral spine. Bring your knees, if they're not already, at least hips width distance apart. We'll move into thread the needle. Take your right arm out and all the way up. Breathe in. Exhale, thread your right arm through. So reach as far as you can. Gently rest down on the outside of your shoulder and the outside of your head. And if there's any way you want to work this pose for a few breaths, go for it. So maybe you push into the ground with your left hand. Maybe you wrap your left arm behind your back. See if you can soften through your facial muscles. See if you can feel your breath in your back body, back of your heart space, back ribs, low back. Take just a couple more rounds here. And then if you have your left hand lifted, set it back down. Next time you breathe in, unthread your right arm, reach it out and up. See if you can reach a little bit higher this time. And right hand to the ground. For a moment, downward facing dog. Curl your toes under and take your hips up and back. You can walk out your dog, maybe give your head a little shake or a little nod. So just feel into your down dog for a moment. Explore it however you would like. Nice job, friends. Spread your fingers nice and wide. And even imagine that you're gripping the ground with the pads of your fingertips. Nice, Ellie. Take one more big inhale as you lift your hips really high, push the ground away. And then exhale, just gently set your knees back down. Come back into a tabletop position, nice and easy. Make sure your knees are at least hips width distance apart. And this time, left arm out to the left, all the way up. Breathe in. Exhale to thread it through. So reach, 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 and then rest down gently. And you can work this side the same way you did the other, or maybe this side feels different. You want to go somewhere different. So see if you can get curious about that and honor if each side of your body feels a little bit different. Honor that. So it's our mind that thinks we have to do everything exactly the same on both sides always. Our bodies, most of the time, we have different stuff going on each side. So see if you can start to notice that. Respond to it. Soft through your facial muscles, through your forehead, through your jaw. Last couple deep breaths. Good, everybody. Nice poses. If you do happen to have your right hand lifted, set it back down. Next time you inhale, unthread your left arm, reach it out and all the way up, open up. Exhale, left hand down. And once again, downward facing dog pose. Curl your toes under, take your hips up and back. So give yourself a couple rounds. Once again, feel into your down dog. Create the space and the length from your fingertips all the way up to your sit bones. And if it feels good to bend your knees, if it feels better to be on your tiptoes and the balls of your feet rather than pressing your heels down, that is absolutely fine. So the goal of this pose is not to get your legs straight. It's not to get your feet flat on the ground. It's to create length, to create space, and particularly that line from your fingertips up to your sit bones. See how much length you can find. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, look to the top of your yoga mat, and however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Very nice. Once you've arrived, find your halfway lift position. Breathe in and lengthen, spine parallel to the ground. Exhale, release, fold. Do that once more. Halfway lift. Inhale, back of your neck long, sides of your neck long. Exhale, fold and bow. Nice Mikkel. Press into your feet, and this time all the way up. Inhale, arms overhead. And hands to your heart center as you exhale. Beautiful, friends. Flow with your breath for a moment. Inhale, high mountain pose. Hinge at your hips. Stick your butt out behind you as you dive down slowly. Exhale all the way down. Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, refold. Empty out, connect to your center, and from that place, take it back up. And you're about halfway up. Inhale, fill up with your breath, reach up. And exhale, hands to heart. Very good. One more time like that. High mountain. Breathe in, stretch, lengthen. Try to keep that length and dive down slowly. So knees can bend a lot if it's helpful. Nice, Catherine. Breathe in, halfway lift position. So all of that length from the top of your head back to your sit bones. Feel it, create it, breathe into it. Exhale, let it go. Fold. Connect to your center and press into your feet. Rise up. Fill up with your breath, arms to the sky. And hands to heart, exhale. Nice job. This time, inhale, take your arms up. And as you exhale, bring your right hand to your right hip. Push your hips towards the windows a little bit. So there's more weight in your left foot. You might even reach your right tiptoes out to the right. And then upper body goes to the right as well. So reach like you want to touch the right wall with your left fingertips. See if you can stay rooted through the inner edge of your left foot as you sway your hips left. So if you try to create this pose just from your upper body, your range of motion is really limited. So start in your lower body and then work it into upper. Nice, Jacob. Take one more big, spacious breath. Puff up your left rib cage. Nice, Chris. Inhale back to center, both arms to the sky. And then with your exhalation, other side. So left hand to left hip. Same thing. Sway your hips over to the right as you reach towards the windows with your right fingertips. Good. Nice, Tara. So pop up your right ribs. Breathe into the space in between your ribs. Yeah, and if you want to, left tiptoes can reach out to the left. Stay rooted into the inner edge of your right foot. One more big breath. Nice, Jana. Inhale brings you back to center. Both feet on your mat, both arms to the sky. And as you exhale, bring your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down. Squeeze shoulder blades towards your spine and try not to lock out your elbows. Reach your hands back away from your body. So keep squeezing shoulder blades towards your spine. And if you want to, you can add a little back bend. Hug in with your inner thighs to protect low back. Press your hips forward. Puff up your chest and tilt your chin up. So feel the opening in the front of your heart, front of your shoulders. One more great big inhale. Nice, Tammy. Keep your clasp, hinge at your hips. Exhale all the way down. Remember, you can bend your knees a lot if it feels better. Hang out in your forward fold with your fingers interlaced behind you. See if you can lift your knuckles up. See if you can lift your sit bones up. If it feels like too much, you can let the clasp go. Relax your neck. So bend your knees more if it helps you relax your neck more. One more inhale. Lift through your sit bones. Use your strong core. Exhale, hands to low back, then gently release your clasp. Let your arms hang down. Give them a little shaky shake or give your head a little shake. Ujjayi breath. Next inhalation, halfway lift position. Exhale, plant your hands, feet to the back of your yoga mat, plank position. So spread your fingers wide. Push the ground away and see if you can take little baby rocks forward and back, just like you're sawing through a piece of wood or cutting through a loaf of bread with your body. Yes, good. You can come to your knees at any time if you want to modify. Next, inhale, little rock forward, start on your tippy toes. Exhale, lower just an inch or two. So bend your elbows a little bit, not a lot. And inhale, push back up, high plank, straighten your arms. Exhale, a little lower, 2 or 3 inches. Strong arms, strong belly. Inhale, push back up. Nice, Sophia. One more time, halfway down. Try not to let your shoulders roll forward. Don't let your belly drop. Inhale, awesome, Erin. Push back up, high plank. And then slow as you can, one strong straight line all the way to your belly. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Find a back bend of your choice, heart opener of your choice. So lift your heart, stretch your front body. Take your time, whatever feels good. And then when you are ready, downward facing dog awaits you. All right, friends, in your down dog, a few rounds of breath, only if you would like. Option to play with turbo dog. So for turbo dog, the only thing you have to change is your arms. Your elbows bend a lot, and then you squeeze your elbows in towards each other. Nice, Sandra. So it's like you're doing a dolphin pose, but your forearms are hovering just an inch or two above the ground. Nice, Paul. Yeah. So bend your elbows, hug them in. Keep relaxing your neck. Good, Jenny. Keep lifting your hips. So use your strong core. Soften your face and use your big, deep breaths. Very good, everybody. Wherever you are at, regular down dog or turbo dog, couple more breaths. Notice if you're clenching your jaw. Notice if you're furrowing through your eyebrows, your forehead. Soften. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, look to the top of your space, step or hop forward, fold. Nice, Jonah. Lift halfway, lengthen, inhale. Exhale, release, fold. Take it all the way up, rise, big stretch at the top, inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. All right, let's build our flow. Inhale, reach up. And then as you exhale, yin yang side body stretch. So you're gonna take your right arm underneath, left arm on top. So if you like that support of your right hand on your right hip, you can go back to that. Otherwise, imagine that somebody's holding both of your wrists and pulling your arms in opposite directions. Yeah, good. More weight in your left foot, especially pressing to the inner edge. One more round. Inhale back to center, both arms to the sky. And then as you exhale, take it to the other side. So left arm under, right arm on top. More weight in right foot if you want. Left tiptoes can reach out. Beautiful. Breathe into your right rib cage. Keep a little tone in your low belly to support low back. So navel to spine. Take one more big, huge breath. Reach, lengthen. Inhale, center both arms up. And then as you exhale, let's turn it into a chair plane pose. So bend your knees, weight in your heels, reach your arms back. Rather than rounding your spine and looking at the ground, see if you can keep a lift in your heart like you're doing a cobra pose. For now, the weight is in your heels. See if you can pick up your toes and spread them, wiggle them. Nice, Jill. Strong through your back body. So feel your strong back muscles squeeze towards your spine and then feel your core engage as you stick your butt out. Now only if you want to. Option to float up to tiptoes. So rock forward, lift your heels as high as you can. And then as you lift your heels, see if you can lower your butt. See if you can bend your knees more. Awesome work. Awesome, Liz. Take one last round here, wherever you're at. Option to stay on tiptoes if you want to. High mountain. Inhale all the way up as tall as you can possibly grow. Maybe stay on your tiptoes as you take your swan dive down. So stick your butt out, lead with your heart. This is an exaggeration of what you want to feel every time you dive down. That connection to center, weight forward in your toes. Halfway lift, inhale. Heels are on the ground now. Exhale, plant your hands, feet to the back of your mat, however you want to get there. See you in down dog. So move through your vinyasa your way, or you can always skip it. Beautiful. Good awareness, everybody. Once you're back in your dog pose, check back in with your breath. Ujjayi. Is it strong? Is it powerful? Is it vibrant? Is it supporting you from the inside? Next time you breathe in, right leg to the sky. And go ahead if you want to explore a little bit. You can open your hip, you could roll out your ankle, you could circle your right knee around. Keep your strong hands on the ground. Keep spreading your fingers and pushing them down. Take one more inhale, everybody. Right leg long, strong, and powerful. Exhale, use your core. Step your right foot to the top of your space as soft as possible. And rise, crescent lunge, no rush. Good, nice poses, everyone. So hips square, inner thighs face each other. You have a nice long stance in your legs, but instead of just sinking into it, you're doing the opposite. You're hugging in towards midline. So your front hip, energetically pull it back. Your back hip, energetically pull it forward and feel the strong foundation in your legs. Grow into your expression through your upper body. So be intentional with your gaze. Be intentional with what you're doing with your fingers, with what you're doing with your face, your shoulders. Feel your breath flowing through you. One more big, huge inhalation. Beautiful, everybody. As you exhale, just bring your hands to the ground, low lunge. And then we won't do this in our flow, but for right now, bring your back knee down. If you need extra cushion, you can fold over the side of your mat. We're gonna go into half splits, half Hanumanasana. So back toes stay curled under, hips can come all the way to your heel, or you can keep your hips a little higher, more over your back knee, and just kind of scoot your right foot forward. What I want you to try not to do is to curl your tailbone under. So instead of feeling like your tailbone is rolling underneath you, try to stick your right butt cheek out, flex your right toes back and active. Yeah, nice, Tara. And imagine that you're trying to drag your right heel back towards your body. So you're not pushing your right heel forward. You're trying to pull it back. Yeah, nice, Ellie, good adjustment. Take about 2 more breaths. Nice job. Bottom of your next exhalation. So take it all the way to emptiness. And then come back into your low lunge position. So you can lift your back knee up. And pivot your back heel down, setting up a warrior 2 stance in your legs. And then as you're ready, just take it all the way up. Virabhadrasana 2. So right toes directly forward, left toes directly to the left. As you bend your front knee, notice if your butt is sticking out behind you. And if it is, imagine you're trying to wrap your right butt cheek underneath your body. Next time you breathe in, reach forward like you want to touch the front wall. See if you can feel your rib cage slide a little bit. And then when you can't reach anymore, only your arms have to change, side angle pose. So right arm towards the ground, left arm towards the sky. Right elbow might also rest gently on your right thigh. Left arm could also reach forward, bicep next to your ear, and feel the length in your left side. If there is an expression that you would like to play with, go for it. You've got about 3-4 more rounds. Keep tracking your front knee towards your pinky toe. So wrap your right butt cheek underneath your body, press into the outer edges of both of your feet. Nice, Mikkel. Your heart, imagine your heart is trying to look up at the sky. So how can you let it? Beautiful, Kathy. One last deep breath. Nice poses, everybody. From the press of your feet, rise back up through your warrior 2 and take it all the way into reverse. So front palm rotates up, reach back. You might take that yin-yang variation with your left arm, but behind your back instead of in front of your belly. So left arm behind you, reach forward, and right arm reaches for the back wall. Bend your right knee a lot. Track it towards your pinky toe. Press into the outer edges of both feet. One more big inhale, reach through your fingertips. Nice job, friends. Exhale, warrior 2 position. Straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, turn all of your toes towards the windows. Take your arms to the sky, inhale. We won't do this in our flow, but for now, exhale, hands behind your back, interlace. Roll your shoulders back and down, squeeze shoulder blades towards your spine. And then if you can, reach your hands back. And maybe just a little puff of your heart up towards the sky. Tilt your chin up. One more in-breath. Keep your clasp hinge at your hips. Lead with your heart all the way down. So see if you can feel your core engage as you dive down. Without your hands on the ground, you have to use your core to work this pose. So strong feet, and then use your connection to center to lift your butt towards the sky, crown towards the ground. And if having your hands behind your back feels like a bit too much, you want to let it go, feel free. We've got about 3 more rounds or so. Soft face, soft jaw. If you've gone anywhere else, but right here on your mat in your body, bring yourself back. Take one more big inhale. If your hands are still clasped, exhale, hands to low back, release. And then everybody inhale, halfway lift position, fingertips on the ground, bend your knees if you need to. Exhale, walk your hands to the top of your mat, rotate your toes forward so you'll be in a low lunge position. And then from low lunge, just nice and easy, step your back foot forward. You'll be in a forward fold, top of your space. All right, bring your big toes together until they touch. Little gap in between your heels. Tuck and curl, tiny little potato bug ball. Yeah, so you can choose to lift your heels up to work strength and balance, or you can choose to press your heels towards the ground to work flexibility. That'll be ankle flexibility. Maybe wrap your arms around the fronts of your shins. Give yourself a hug. Get as small and compact as you can, and really feel your breath in your back body, back of your heart, back ribs. Good job. One more round. All the way to empty as you exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. So heels on the ground, stick your butt out, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. You can widen your stance if you want. We'll rise all the way up, arms overhead, high mountain. Pause right here. So notice as you are standing with your arms reaching up, where are your own personal imbalances in your own body? So for me, I find that I'm usually pressing my ribs forward and sticking my butt out if I'm not paying attention. For others, it's the exact opposite. Curling the tailbone under and kind of rounding through your upper back. So see, for your body, how could you stand? Just simply stand with more optimal alignment. Root through your right foot and float your left knee up. Standing step. So hug in with your inner thighs and flex your left toes. Yes, beautiful. Take one more inhale here. As you exhale, move in slow motion to a low lunge. See if you can touch fingers and toes at the exact same time. We're going to go back and forth just like that. Inhale, rise back up. So root into right foot, left knee lifts. You can extend your left leg if you want more. Exhale, slow motion, low lunge. Stay connected to your center, root through your right foot. As you transition, go back and forth a few more times at your own pace. So you can move one breath per movement, or if you prefer, maybe a couple breaths per movement. Maybe you pause in a warrior 3 for a moment, so you can make this your own. Just stay focused and alert and calm and relaxed all at the same time. So you're holding it all. Slow, steady breath. Remind your body that everything is okay, even though this is challenging. Don't need to freak out. You can relax. Take one more round. End up in your standing staff position. So eventually, left knee is lifted. Arms reach up. Take a great big inhale here. If you want, extend your left leg forward. And as you exhale, curtsy bow. Swing your left leg around, left toes off the right edge of your mat. Swing your arms back. Take a little bow. Inhale, extended leg curtsy. So legs stay the same, but reach your arms up. Pull your right hip back, left forward. Exhale one more time, bow. Bend your knees, hinge at your hips. Inhale, high mountain this time. So both feet on your mat, both arms up. Little baby back bend. Exhale, cactus your arms, bottom tips of shoulder blades, squeeze, puff up your chest. Inhale, re-extend, feel into neutral pelvis, neutral spine. And then stick your butt out and dive all the way down. Beautiful. Move with your breath, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet to the back of your yoga mat, move through your vinyasa however you want to, or skip it completely. See you back in down dog. No rush. All right, my friends, Ujjayi breath. Fire it up, strong, powerful. Inhale your left leg to the sky. And if you want, take a moment, explore in your own way. Feel around on this side. Keep your strong hands on the ground. Keep your strong shoulders plugged in, strong arms. Connect to your center and use your breath as best you can. Take one more big inhale, left leg strong and powerful. Use your core. Exhale, step to the top of your mat as softly as possible, low lunge, and then rise to crescent lunge. No hurry. Nice, Kate. So all of your toes face directly forward. Good, Kirsten. Pull your front hip back, back hip forward energetically. So inner thighs are hugging towards midline and your legs feel strong. So it doesn't feel like you're sinking into your legs. Your legs are your structure, your foundation. And then from that place, your upper body is your expression. So you don't have to do anything different physically. You can if you want, but just feel, what are you embodying here? What are you inviting in? Do you want softness? Soften through your elbows, soften through your fingers. If you want energy, spread your fingers, straighten your arms, gaze up. So feel into your personal expression today. One more inhale. Beautiful. Hands come down. Nice jhana, low lunge. And back knee comes down gently, moving towards our half split. So if you want that extra cushion, you're welcome to double up the side of your mat, fold it over. Yep, and then work your front leg towards straight. So if you are taking your hips all the way back to your heel, I would highly encourage you to keep your toes, your back toes curled under like a half screaming toe pose. If you want, you can keep your hips up higher, more over your back knee. Nice, Erin. Flex your left toes back towards your shin. It's called dorsal flexion. Press down through your left heel. And rather than pushing your left heel forward like you're trying to go into the splits, do the opposite. Pull your left heel back and try to stick your left butt cheek out behind you. As you stick your left butt cheek out behind you, imagine you're trying to reach your heart past your knee. Yes, yes, yes. Good. Flex your little baby pinky toe back towards your shin. See if you can get it to move. Last couple of breaths. If you're shaking in your left leg, that's actually a very good thing. See if you can let it happen and just breathe into it. Good job. All right, as you're ready, come back into your low lunge. Nice, Jill. Lift your back knee, and then set up warrior two legs. Rise when you are ready, Virabhadrasana 2. So left toes forward, right toes to the right. Track your front knee towards your pinky toe. So you're wrapping your left butt cheek underneath your body. Nice, Kathy. Soft shoulders. With your next inhalation, see if you can slide your rib cage forward and reach for the front wall. Reach, 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 reach. When you can't reach anymore, tip it over. Only thing that has to change is your arm. So your heart stays open, your hips stay open. That's so good. If there's a variation you want to take, go for it. So maybe right arm reaches forward, maybe half bind, full bind. About 3 more breaths. Keep wrapping your left butt cheek. Keep pressing into the outer edges of both feet. So your back foot is just as strong, as grounded and rooted as your front. Your breath is flowing freely through every space inside of you. Awesome, Jonah. Next time you breathe in, press into your feet. Rise up through warrior 2 and take it into a reverse. So reach up, reach back, lengthen your left side. Remember, if you want, your right arm can reach behind you and forward towards me, towards the front wall. So like somebody's pulling on your wrists in opposite directions. Keep bending your front knee. Keep tracking it towards your pinky toe. Breathe into your left waistline. Breathe into the space between your left ribs. One more inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Straighten your front leg, parallel your feet. All of your toes face the right side of the room or the right side of your mat. Inhale, arms to the sky. For this one, exhale. We're going to take a side body stretch. Left hand to your hip, right arm reaches forward. Lengthen through your entire right side. If you want, you can slide your left fingertips down your left leg, or you could reach your left hand towards the back wall. Take one more deep breath. Through center, arms to the sky, other side. So maybe right hand, right hip, maybe right fingertips down right leg, maybe right arm reaches forward as left reaches back. Root through your feet. Find a little connection to your center so your belly button is pulling in and up. It's like you have a brace around your middle. One more big spacious breath here. Inhale, reach both arms to the sky. Slow dive as you exhale. Take it all the way down and fold. This time, anywhere you want to go for a few rounds of breath. So maybe you just want to hang out and simply feel whatever there is to feel. Maybe you want to explore, play, get curious, challenge yourself. No right or wrong. What do you want to do? What does your body want? Nice job, everybody. Give yourself about 2 or 3 more. Open mouth sighs are welcome at any time. Next time you inhale, come back to that halfway lift position, fingertips on the ground. So bend your knees as needed. Crawl your hands to the top of your space, low lunge. And then just step your back foot forward, nice and easy, forward fold. Bring your big toes together, a little gap in between your heels, tuck and curl, tiny little potato bug ball. So once again, you can stay in your potato bug ball, work it however you want. If you would like, toe stand is an option. So balancing on your tiptoes, hug in with your inner knees, inner thighs, and inner heels. Try to point your knees straight forward. Bring your hands to your heart. So your thighs are parallel to the ground. And if you are with me in toe stand and you still want to play, you can play with opening your knees out to both sides and trying to press your heels together. Be playful. Last couple of breaths wherever you're working. Next time you inhale, let's find a halfway lift. So heels down, stick your butt out, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Feel free to widen your feet if you want to. Rise all the way up, big full body stretch. Inhale, arms to the sky, pause. Take a moment, check in. Is there any way you can be in more optimal alignment for your body? Through your pelvis, through your spine. Root down into left foot this time. Right knee floats up. Flex your right toes back. Hug in with your inner thighs. Focus your gaze on something in front of you that is not moving. One more inhale. If you want to, you can extend your right leg forward. Press through your heel. Slow motion. Nice, Mikkel. Low lunge. See if you can touch fingers and toes at the exact same time. Make it like a fun game. Back up with your inhale all the way up. So root through left foot and rise. And then take it back down with your exhalation. Move at your own pace. So if you want to go slower, perfectly fine with me, just as long as you're being intentional. You're paying attention. You're feeling what's happening in your body. Even if you're falling out, you're feeling that and you're responding to that in an intentional way, compassionately. Or if you're critical, you notice that and you're like, I'm super critical. My thoughts are really critical of myself. That's interesting. Just get curious. Last couple of rounds, up and down. Stay with it just a little bit longer. And then remember, we'll meet up in a standing staff pose. So next time you're standing, right knee lifted, stay there. Arms reach up, maybe extend your right leg forward. One more in-breath. We've got our bow. Exhale, curtsy bow. Swing right toes off the left edge of your mat. Take your bow. Inhale, extended leg, curtsy. So legs stay the same, but reach up. Try to pull left hip back. Squeeze your inner thighs. Exhale, one more bow. Yeah, you can bend both knees. Inhale, high mountain, both feet on your mat, both arms reach up. Baby back bend, puff up your heart. So rather than leaning back, think of curling open. Inhale, re-extend, feel into neutral pelvis, neutral spine. Slow dive, stick your butt out. Take it all the way down into your fold. Halfway lift position, inhale. And exhale, plant your hands, feet to the back of your mat, however you want to get there, downward facing dog. Or maybe this time you're just feeling a child's pose. End up in child's pose if you prefer. So wherever you choose to be, give yourself a moment just to kind of recalibrate, to feel everything there is to feel, to reconnect to your breath if you've lost it. We will now move through that entire flow. One breath, one movement, and we're going to take it through a couple of times. So my invitation for you, rather than speeding through it, just trying to get it over with, see if you can move slowly. See if you can move intentionally. See if you can transition slowly and intentionally. See if you can breathe slowly and intentionally and even deeper than you thought you could. And if at any time you just want to take a break, you just want to do your own thing, totally fine with me. So if you would like to join me, my friends, downward facing dog pose. Ujjayi. Great big inhalation, push the ground away. And as you exhale, look to the top of your yoga mat, however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. All the way up, rise, arms overhead, breathe in, stretch tall. Hands to heart, exhale. All right, here we go. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side body stretch. You can make it your own if you want, or yin yang variation. Left arms on top. Inhale through center, arms to the sky. Other side, up and over. Inhale, center, reach. Exhale, chair plane, or you're welcome to float to your tiptoes for drinking bird. Heels lift a lot. Maybe stay on your tiptoes, high mountain all the way up, or you can lift to your tiptoes here if you want to. Only if you want to, stay on your tiptoes as you take your dive down. So stick your butt out, connect to your strong core. Nice work. Awesome, Paul. Heels on the ground. Breathe in. Nice, Tara. Halfway lift position. Fill up with your breath. Lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Try to keep that exhale going or even hold empty as you lower. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift your heart, shoulders back and down. Point your elbow tips back. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Inhale your right leg high, strong and powerful. Now use your strong core. Exhale, step your right foot through as soft as you can. Crescent lunge, strong through your legs. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your gaze, reach up high. Exhale, hands to the earth. Listen here, pivot your back heel down. And inhale, warrior two, rise. Exhale, reach forward and tip it over, side angle posture, empty out. Stay in your legs. Inhale, reverse your warrior. So press into your feet, reach up, reach back. Keep that deep bend in your front knee. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg, parallel your feet. Reach your arms up. And exhale, dive down all the way to empty. Crown of your head towards the ground, sit bones towards the sky. Inhale, lift halfway, fingertips on the ground. Bend your knees as much as you need. Exhale, walk your hands forward, top of your space, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, spine long, side body's long. Exhale, let it go. Root through your feet, take it all the way up, arms reach up, left knee lifts up. Exhale, low lunge, slow motion, just one time. Inhale, standing staff, take it back up. Extend your left leg forward if you want. Exhale, curtsy bow, swing your left toes off the right edge of your mat, take your bow. Keep your legs the same. Inhale, reach up, extended leg curtsy. Pull your right hip back, squeeze inner thighs. Exhale one more time, bow. Beautiful. Nice, Sandra. Inhale, high mountain pose. Both feet on your mat, arms reach. Little baby back bend. So bottom tips of shoulder blades squeeze as you puff up your heart. Inhale, re-extend. Feel neutral pelvis, neutral spine. Exhale, hinge at your hips, stick your butt out, dive all the way down. Beautiful. Nice, Liz. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. See if you can keep that exhale going. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lift your hips, down dog. Left leg high, strong and powerful. Exhale, step it through ever so softly. Inhale, crescent, rise, strong legs. Exhale, bring your hands to the earth. Pivot back, heel down. Virabhadrasana 2, inhale, warrior 2. As you exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over, empty out, maybe lengthening through your right side. And rise all the way up and back. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Keep that deep bend in your front knee. Exhale, warrior 2. Straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, arms up as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, take your dive. Beautiful work. All the way to emptiness. Halfway lift, fingertips on the ground, nice long spine, inhale. Exhale, crawl your hands forward, rotate toes forward, step forward, forward, pull. Lift halfway, inhale. I forgot last time, tiny little potato bug ball. Exhale, get small and compact. All right, back to a halfway lift. Lengthen. And fold, root through your feet, rise all the way up, arms reach, right knee lifts, flex your right toes. Slow motion, low lunge, just one time as you exhale. See if you can touch toes and fingers at the same time. Amazing. Inhale, come back up, standing staff. Maybe extend right leg forward, try not to lean back. And then take your bow, curtsy bow, swing your right toes off left edge. Yes, hinge at your hips. Keep your legs the same as you reach high. And one more time, bow, exhale, beautiful. Inhale, high mountain. Standing back bend, curl open. Inhale, re-extend, realign. And as you exhale, swan dive all the way down into your fold. Beautiful, lift halfway, inhale. Plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga dandasana. Lower down slowly. Heart lifts, shoulders back and down away from your ear. And then you choose down dog or child's pose. Give yourself a few rounds of breath. That's one time through. We've got one more. This will be like our grand finale. I'm going to add a few things. So if my suggestions, my invitations work for you, take them, play with them, explore them. If not, you're always welcome to take a break or to do your own thing. So this is your practice, not mine. You're the only person that knows what your body is experiencing. So start listening, start getting curious, not judging, Not saying you should be stronger, you should be more flexible, you should have more energy, but just noticing, I'm really low energy today. My hip feels really tight today. That's the practice. If you're coming with me, downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath. All right, great big inhale. Push into the ground with your strong hands. Exhale, gaze to the top of your mat, however you want to get there. Forward fold. Spinal extension once you have arrived. Breathe in and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Empty out. From that place, take it all the way up. Rise, arms overhead. Fill up with breath. Nice, Ellie. Hands to heart. Exhale. We've got one more. Here we go. Inhale, arms to the sky. Side body stretch. You can make it your own if you prefer. Exhale all the way to emptiness. Through center, breathe in, realign. Other side, all the way to empty as you stretch. Good job. Back to center. Inhale. Chair plane or drinking bird. So bend your knees, swing your arms back, maybe float to tiptoes one more time. High mountain, maybe stay on tiptoes. And then possibly stay on your tiptoes, stick your butt out and dive all the way down. Good job. Heels on the ground, breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, feet to the back of your yoga mat, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, heart lifts. And exhale, hips lift, down dog. All right, listen, my friends. Inhale your right leg high. Stay and hold or exhale, right knee, left elbow. Get as close as you can. Inhale, back up, three-legged, stretch it out. Right knee, right armpit, get as high as you can. Push the ground away. Nice, Kate. Inhale, back up. Now, everyone, knee to your nose, scoop out your belly, step through softly, low lunge. Rise up, crescent lunge, inhale. Listen here as you exhale, turbo lunge. Cactus your arms, bend your back knee, maybe work a back bend, puff up your chest. Inhale, re-extend. You can extend your front leg straight if you want to. Exhale, hands to the earth. Pivot back, heel down. Inhale, warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2, rise. Exhale, side angle. Now listen, stay in your side angle, or if you want, option for half moon. Reach your right hand forward, float your back foot off of the ground. Back leg strong, back foot active. Hips open, heart open, shoulders open. Breath flowing into every little space inside of you. Wherever you are at personally, be there, feel it, breathe into it. Last round. See if you can land back into warrior two. So everybody meet in warrior two. Take a moment to adjust if you need to. Inhale, reverse your warrior back to our flow. Reach up and back. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten front leg, parallel feet, arms up. Breathe in. And exhale, take your dive all the way down into your fold. Empty out. Halfway lift, fingertips on the ground. Bend your knees if needed. Exhale, walk your hands forward, low lunge. Now listen, standing splits, left leg high. Reach your left leg as high as it will go. Now listen, exhale, Shiva squat. Left knee tucks into the back of right. Get small, both knees bend. Inhale, re-extend, standing splits or little handstand hop. One more time, Shiva squat. Good. Inhale, re-extend or handstand hop. Exhale, straight into your little tiny potato bug ball. Tuck and curl all the way to emptiness. Big toes touch. Halfway lift. Stick your butt out and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Take it all the way up. Rise. Arms reach up. Left knee lifts up. Now listen. Exhale, warrior three. So see if you can pause with your arms reaching forward, your left leg reaching back, or take any arm variation you prefer. Hip square, bend your standing leg if it's helpful. Engage through your strong core. Take one more deep breath. See if you can land ever so softly in a low lunge position, bottom of your exhale. Yee. Inhale, come back to standing staff pose, rise back up. And then we'll take our bow. Exhale, curtsy bow. Nice job. Inhale, extended leg curtsy, legs stay the same, reach high. Exhale, bow. Good job. High mountain, both feet on your mat, reach. Back bend, exhale, navel to spine, protects low back. Inhale, re-extend, realign. And then all the way down, exhale, beautiful work. You have one more side, stick with it, halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. You can always skip it if you'd rather. Lift your heart, inhale. Lift your hips, exhale. Thanks, Catherine. Inhale, left leg high. Stay here, hold here if you prefer, or exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, back up. Left to left, aim for your armpit, push the ground away. Good work. Inhale, back up. Now, everybody, knee to your nose, scoop out your belly, step through so softly, low lunge. Rise, crescent lunge. Nice air in as you exhale, turbo lunge, cactus your arms, bend your back knee, maybe pop up your heart, gaze up, tilt your chin up. Inhale, re-extend. You can extend your front leg if you want. Exhale, hands come down. Pivot back, heel down, warrior two, rise, inhale. Exhale, side angle posture, reach forward, tip it over. This is where we'll pause. You can stay in side angle or balancing half moon. Left hand reaches forward. You're welcome to use a block if you've got one. Keep your hips open. Squeeze through your outer left butt cheek. Open through the front of your hips. Open through the front of your heart. So beautiful, my friends. Awesome, Kirsten. One last round, your personal fullest expression. See if you can land back in a warrior two, maybe softly. Everybody, warrior two, take a moment if needed. Reconnect to your breath. Adjust your stance. Next time you breathe in, reverse your warrior. Reach up, lengthen left side. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten front leg, parallel your feet, arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, dive down slowly. Empty all the way out. Halfway lift, breathe in, fingertips on the ground. Exhale, crawl your hands forward, root into your front foot. Inhale, standing splits, right leg lifts. Nice, Jenny. Exhale, Shiva squat, right knee tucks into the back of left, both knees bend. Yes, inhale, re-extend, or little handstand hopperoo. Exhale, right knee to the back of left, right heel towards right glute. Inhale, re-extend, handstand hop if you want it, last time. And then exhale, tiny little potato bug ball. Bring your big toes to touch, get small and compact. Good job. Halfway lift position, heels down, spine long. We're almost there. Exhale, forward fold. Root through your feet, take it all the way up. Arms reach up, right knee lifts. Exhale, warrior three. Just be playful. So arms forward, right leg back, or maybe arms out, maybe arms back, maybe hands to your heart, maybe hands to blocks. Good, awesome. Ellie, bend your standing leg if it's helpful. Square your hips, feel your strong core. Press through your back foot, last round. See, maybe, awesome, Jill, you can land softly in a low lunge. Fingers and toes down, softly. Good. Find your breath, root into your left foot. Next inhale, all the way back up. Big movement, standing staff. Extend right forward if you want. Curtsy bow. Last time, take your bow. Thank you very much. Inhale, reach, extended leg curtsy. And tell yourself you're amazing as you take your last bow. Exhale, good work. Inhale, high mountain. Both feet on your mat. One last standing back bend. Brace around your middle as you lift your heart. Inhale, re-extend. And all the way down. Slow dive. Good job. Halfway lift. And exhale, hands to your mat, feet back. Take it however you want to, either back to down dog or child's pose. Hang out there. Feel whatever there is to feel. Notice whatever there is to notice. Just be in your body, be with your breath. Your next couple rounds, my friends. Downward facing dog. All right, from your down dog, inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, pigeon pose, right shin to the top of your mat. I know some of you would rather take this on your back or in a seat. Feel free to do so. Otherwise, if you're in regular pigeon, try to get your right knee nice and wide towards the outer right edge of your mat. And then pull your right butt cheek back. So imagine there is a rope attached to your right butt cheek. It's pulling up and back. So I can plop into this if I want, plop, but I'm not going to get the stretch that I'm going for. So I actually want to find the structure. I'm plugging the femur bone into the hip socket. So I'm able to stretch the muscle rather than just hyperextend my joints. Big, deep breaths. Soften with each exhale. See if you can just stay in your body. I know it's so tempting to go somewhere else in your mind. Always the mind will try to distract to find something more interesting. Stay in your body. Stay with the rise and fall of your breath. About 5 or 6 more rounds. All right, if you would like, last big, huge inhalation. Fill up as big as you can. Hold in that fullness. See if you can take that extra little sip and send it down into your right hip. Open your mouth, great big sigh. Start to find your way back to your 3-legged dog. So eventually just plant your hands, tuck your back toes, take your right leg back enough, give it a nice little shaky shake. And you can flip your dog as a counter stretch if that would feel good to you. Otherwise, just come back into a regular down dog. If you're flipping your dog, couple rounds there, open through your front body. Then eventually just regular down dog, walk it out. If you want to move through a quick vinyasa, just kind of reset, feel free. If you're on your back and you want to stay there, just take some neutralizing movements on your back and then move to the left side with your pigeon, please feel free. So everyone, I'm going to say in your next few breaths, please don't feel rushed. But just as you're ready, find your way to pigeon with your left shin at the top of your mat or variation on your left side. Set yourself up with just as much care, just as much intention and attention as you did on the other side. Rather than wandering off somewhere else in your head, which I know is so hard not to do. Just remember, you cannot solve anything out there while you're in here. So see if you can just let yourself be in here. Just breathe, just feel your body. It's something we struggle with so much. We're always in our heads. We're always functioning from our brains. And obviously we need to do that, but start to just let your body feel a little bit more. Get curious. What is your body saying? Not your mind, not that voice in your head, but the sensations inside of you, the energy, even the emotions inside of you. Last couple of rounds. Invitation if you want. Next inhalation, fill up as big as you can. Hold and take that extra sip. And then open your mouth and sigh. Let it go. Ah. Find your way back to one final down dog. So you can move back to three-legged dog, flip your dog if you want. You can move back to three-legged dog and then just regular down dog. Maybe you want one last vinyasa. If you're already on your back and you want to stay there and just take some neutralizing movements there, totally fine. So you do you, feeling everything there is to feel. Maybe you actually want a child's pose. So anything that's calling to you, to your body. And then please, once again, no rush, but eventually all the way down onto your back, everybody. And once you're on your back, you can face whichever direction you want to. Once you're on your back, just hug your knees in towards your belly gently and take a little rock. And after a few rocks, a little massage for your low back. Find a supine spinal twist of your choice. You can go to either side first. Take about 5 breaths on each side. And you start to give more and more of your way to the ground. If you have not switched sides in your next couple breaths, slowly switch to the other side.
Take care of you, nurture you all.
When you feel pretty even on both sides, come back to center, take a little rock. Find an inversion, anything that will put hips and or legs higher than your heart for about 5 to 10 breaths. It can be something a little more restorative or something a little more challenging, just depending on how you feel. When you feel, no rush, but when you feel complete with your inversion, ease your way out. Take any counter poses or any finishing poses of your choice. Once again, for about 5 to 10 breaths. If you're ready for your Shavasana, you just want to go right into Shavasana, that's fine too. So my thought for you as you slowly find your way into your final relaxation is by Jeff Foster. He says, meditation is not supposed to make you happy. It is supposed to make you more aware of your unhappiness. It is supposed to wake you up to all your fears and get you to slow down and touch what is hurting inside with gentle awareness and breath. And so you soften around your unhappiness and you find a deeper happiness called self-love. Meditation is not a doing then. It is the undoing of yourself and all your excuses against life. Meditation is not supposed to make you happy. It is supposed to make you more aware of your unhappiness. It is supposed to wake you up to all your fears and get you to slow down and touch what is hurting inside with gentle awareness and breath. And so you soften around your unhappiness and you find a deeper happiness called self-love. Meditation is not a doing then. It is the undoing of yourself and all of your excuses against life. So these last few moments, friends, this is your meditation. This is your chance just to be with yourself, not to try to feel any certain way at all, but just to allow whatever is flowing around inside of you, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's painful, even if it's overwhelming, let it all just have space to flow through. And you just get to hold it with your awareness and with your breath in these last few moments of practice. Shavasana. Take a great big inhale. And let it go. And just start to wiggle through fingers and toes. Come back into your physical body. When you're ready, no hurry, but find your way eventually onto either side, fetal position. And just give everything a moment to kind of settle and integrate into your body. Maybe use your imagination, visualize that in some way. And then using the strength in your arms, ease your way up into seated meditation. So right back where we began. So just for one last moment, sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes, gather your hands to your heart. So either pair of hands or one palm on top of the other. Invitation to close this practice with me and all together as a collective with one great big Om. So Om is just symbolically the vibration of the universe, the sound from which everything originated and came from, and the sound to which everything will one day return. So it's technically three sounds. It's Ah, O, and So invitation to join me. Try not to worry how you sound, but just focus on how your voice and your vibration and your expression feels. We'll start by exhaling, clearing your throat if you need to. And then breathe in your voice, fill up. Open your mouth big and wide. Ah. Thank you so much for being here, for letting me guide you. Namaste. Really, Ruby, she's doing all the guiding. I'm just channeling through her. Yes. Thanks, friends. If you have questions, feel free to ask. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. And I am going to be here next Tuesday on, I think it's Christmas Eve. Is that Christmas Eve? Is it? Or is it not?
Yeah, yeah.
Christmas Eve day.
Christmas.
Yeah, I'll be here. Yeah, the day. I'll be here. Crazy. But yeah, and then on Christmas, the only class happening is Jenny is doing, I think it's a 9 a.m. Christmas class. But I will be here Christmas Eve day and New Year's Eve day. So get your batoot to yoga. And I'll be here New Year's Day too on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Bye, Erin. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Just core restore. I'm just going to teach my regular 5 p.m.er. Kim's out of town, but I'll be here. Yeah, he's doing a morning one.